Hey everyone, it's Taryn here filling in for Jacob. Today we've got a snack attack.
My name's Egg, and your ass ain't talking your way out of this.
How it should have ended, and interviewing for the toughest job in the world.
That's inhumane.
Believe it or not, Frozen just became the highest grossing animated film of all time. However, there are a few folks out there who have suggested a different ending. The people at How It Should Have Ended just released their take on the film, and it's already got over 5 million views.
So you're saying we should lock her up alone in a castle until she's safe to be around?
That's not what I said.
You're saying to teach her to bundle all her feelings up till she gets this freedom complex?
Oh wow, you guys are bad parents.
I think there's actually a school out there for kids with superpowers.
Hello, Elsa. My name is Charles Xavier. Welcome to my school for gifted youngsters.
X-Men Elsa would be the greatest. Be sure to check out our Best of Frozen playlist after the show.
14 years ago, I went to see the original X-Men film and I saw my first cosplayer dressed up as Wolverine. It inspired me so much that I dressed up as an unemployed Teletubby. The latest video from PBSoffbook dives into the subculture and reveals that there's more than meets the eye to our costume friends.
You do get to try on a persona. Some of the people I've interviewed who've dressed as Batman talk about having experienced personal trauma, and other people who dress as Wonder Woman talk about her comfort with her body.
Make sure you stop by their channel. They got a ton of great stuff, including one of my favorite videos, the history of animated GIFs. GIF? Is it GIF?
You must be able to work standing up most or really all of the time. No vacations. In fact, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and holidays, the workload is gonna go up.
Worried about when there's time to sleep or...
Oh, no time to sleep.
This is the interview for a director of operations position that was posted online and in newspapers earlier this year. Out of the almost 3 million people who saw the listing, only 24 responded. The minimum requirements, 135-hour work week, and the salary, $0.
Nobody's doing that for free.
Yeah, pro bono.
This was the response across the board until the interviewees heard who currently holds the position.
Who?
Moms.
Now I'm thinking about my mom.
Yeah, and what are you thinking about her?
I'm thinking about all those nights and everything.
Mom, I want to say thank you for everything that you've done. You've been there through thick and thin.
I have to admit, it made me tear up at the end too. I love you, Mom.
What's up, YouTube Nation? We are Dos Padres.
And we are here to bring another episode of Reenactments, shot-for-shot remakes of iconic, classic movie scenes, but dressed in food and fruit costumes. We've already done 7, all of the 2013 Best Picture nominations, and today we released Pulp Fiction, or as we're calling it, Gulp Fiction.
You read The Joy of Cooking Bread? Yeah. There's a recipe that I have memorized, spaghetti carbonara. And thou shalt bring a large pot of well-salted water to a skillet. Add pancetta and cook until it colors and crisps.
Reenactments is also an excuse for a bunch of grown men to throw on fruit costumes and act out their dreams.
Again, what else would grown men want to do with their weekends?
Over the last 7 years, the Gregory brothers have amassed over 2 million subs. But if you aren't familiar with the work that got them there, let me refresh your memory.
Had your kids, had your wife, had your kids, had your wife, had your kids, had your wife.
This classic has over 120 million views to date, and yesterday they posted this remix of our friend Zach Anner's Workout Wednesday video.
The first thing you want to do is get out of your wheelchair and into your walker. Now if you don't have a walker, it probably means you can't walk.
Now Zach is known for his sense of humor, and he fully endorsed the song, but some people didn't quite get the joke. So Zach responded to all the drama in the comments by saying, people sometimes have the misconception that if something simply involves a person with a disability, that it must be making fun of people with disabilities. That's just backwards and dismissive. Well said, Zach. We want to know what you're watching.
Hi everyone, I'm Shayda and I work here at YouTube Nation. I love this new video starring one of the impression guys from Soul Pancake. It's really funny.
What do you know about infinity?
It's like forever.
Nothing is forever because nothing ever was. We're just stuck here going through the same old thing over and over again.
Thank you, Shayda. Now we want you in the show, so film yourself telling us about your favorite video and post it using the hashtag YouTube Nation. Now play us out, little mix.